Hello, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. I think I found a really interesting study this week, but let's just first watch the AI video about it and then we'll go through it together. Thank you.
Space, the final frontier. But how do we survive out there, millions of kilometers from Earth? Oxygen is life. And on long-term missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond, we can't just pack all the oxygen we need in our bags. Today we're talking about a revolutionary new technology that might just change the way we breathe in space. Right now, on the International Space Station, astronauts rely on a combination of water electrolysis and the Sabatier reaction to create oxygen from water and remove carbon dioxide. But there's a problem. These methods aren't efficient enough for long-term missions. They only recover about 50% of the oxygen. So how can we close that gap? Enter the photochemical Bosch process, a brand new approach that could help astronauts recycle up to 100% of their oxygen. It's a game changer, and the secret lies in carbon nanotubes. Using a cobalt-based catalyst and the energy from light, this process converts carbon dioxide into oxygen and carbon nanotubes, a valuable material for space manufacturing. In this process, carbon nanotubes grow using what's called the tip growth mode, which prevents the catalyst from degrading, allowing it to keep working over time. The result? Astronauts could recycle the oxygen they breathe out almost completely. So what's happening at the microscopic level? Here's what scientists have found. After just 5 hours of reaction, the cobalt oxide catalyst begins to darken as carbon nanotubes form. This change is essential for ensuring that the process runs smoothly over long missions. To really understand how the catalyst works, scientists turn to synchrotron XAFS measurements. These reveal the atomic structure of the catalyst, showing how it evolves during the reaction. The key here? A delicate balance between cobalt and cobalt oxide. This ensures carbon nanotubes keep growing while oxygen is released. But how do carbon nanotubes actually grow? The secret lies in the CO2 molecule itself. CO2 breaks down into carbon, which forms nanotubes and oxygen, ready to be breathed by astronauts. This reaction is sustained thanks to light, which powers the process and helps keep it going over long periods. So why does this matter? Well, this technology could be key to making long-term missions to Mars a reality. Not only would astronauts have a reliable source of oxygen, but they could also manufacture high-strength carbon nanotubes, vital for building in space. The photochemical Bosch process is just the beginning. As we look toward a future of deeper space exploration, innovative technologies like this will help humanity push the boundaries of what's possible. Who knows, maybe one day we'll build an entire city on Mars, thanks to this remarkable fusion of chemistry and engineering. That's all for this week. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more exciting science from the edge of space exploration.
Was I blown away? Just, uh, I'm almost speechless, which is well quite normal. But this time I'm happy. I just uh, found this study. I went to Scholar just to look for space studies and to read them through. But then this is just published 2 days ago, and they finished this in July, I think, or was it in April? But 5th June just published it 2 days ago, and this is just amazing. I want to keep this brief. I have a few things I want to shout out loud what I think, why I'm so excited. So first of all, this idea about this photochemical Bosch process, that you could get like 100% theoretical oxygen recovery. So this by itself is amazing. But when when you combine it to the idea that just a necessary thing that you have to breathe when you are going, for example, to Mars or in space, and then you can make a byproduct a carbon nanotube, and you could use that as a building material when you arrive to the place. It's just like so sufficient and uh, unbelievably good thinking. I've definitely not thought that myself, but that's why I'm not a scientist. I'm just a guy who gets a kick out of this kind of stuff. Okay, so yeah, this carbon nanotube production. So this is just amazing that you could do this material just by breathing, and then having the right catalyst and recovering the carbon nanotubes and use them as a building material. And then also the the fact that this is like really usable in space because it operates in mild conditions. You basically just need light, and that's it. So very little energy, if nothing, even, uh, and except the light, and that's it. And yeah, the innovation itself, this cobalt oxide, CO304, so that they were able. How did they came up with this idea? I don't know. It's just amazing, and so that they came up with this just now, when yeah, hopefully in some years we can see Mars missions and at least moon missions once again. So just cool study. Okay, that was it. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you liked the video. If you have any suggestions for me how could I make these videos even better, so just please comment below. Thank you so much. Bye bye.